Life is tough. Life is tough. Why am I saying life is tough? It's tough for us, like Ghanaians. There are some things we can't even talk about. Some issues that happen to us, like let's say I decided to have a break. I took my own leave and then went to Ghana. Now, going to Ghana and coming back, where some extended family didn't see me.
Welcome back to my channel, Yano Show. KE. Hope you're good, hope you're fine. So guys, I just want to appreciate you for the new subscribers and for the people that are showing live on my channel. Whatever country you are, I just want to appreciate you and you have tuned in for a good channel. I'll show you the African culture and whatever is going on around the world. So this story about African suffering in diaspora. We see that most of the Africans are suffering there in diaspora due to lack of jobs, due to rejection, due to racism, and some of them have shared that some have not shared their stories of their suffering there in diaspora. So of course, many of these Africans, you've seen that some are saying that they are in diaspora. You have to be quiet. You have to be very hardworking. You have to be a good communicator. So here are some of the things that makes Africans suffer in diaspora, and why are they suffering there, and the reaction of these Africans reacting on this story of Africa suffering in diaspora. So don't go anywhere, just subscribe, like, comment, and share.
Come to think of it, how many years have you been in the UAE? How long have you been working? Was there a time you never had a job? Was there a time you never had any source of income? Now, calculate the number of years you've been in the UAE. And I want you to check how much you have made out here in the UAE. If you've been here for 2 years and you're taking 2,000, that's 12 months. Times 2,000 by 12, then you times it by 24, making it 2 years. To the number of years you've been here, then know how much you've made. Minus your rent, minus your upkeep, then calculate how much is supposed to have been your savings. Then look at what you've done, like your investment or what you have in your account as your savings. I just want us to check. Let's just do a random check, because it's like something is not right somewhere. It's like we are spending money on some things that we are not supposed to be spending money on. So it's time for us to look into this thing, because we are in the last quarter of the year 2025. And before we know it, it will be December. This is already Mba, 1st of September, Mba. Before we know it, it will be November. It will be December. And when it's December, 2025, we are saying bye-bye. 2026 will be coming. Have you ever checked how many years you've been out here in the diaspora? How much you have made? And what you're doing with your income? Are you investing in yourself? Are you investing into landed properties? What are you doing with your money? Okay, even if you've wasted all your income, you don't have any savings, what are you doing to yourself that you're hoping that in the long run is going to yield profits, is going to work for you positively? Hey, it takes time, but it must surely work, especially when you're diligent, when you're intentional, when you're sincere, when you're focused, when you're consistent. When you do this mathematics, I don't want you to kill yourself, but I just want you to have that sense of awareness that, okay, I'm doing things right, or okay, I'm doing things wrong. How can I correct my mistakes? Because life out here in the diaspora is very tricky. If you don't do this simple arithmetic from time to time, you're going to realize you want to discover yourself after 10, 15, 20 years. And if you've not done anything, you're going to hate yourself. I don't want you to hate yourself. UAE is not easy. UAE is one of those countries that brings out every hidden talent in you. Because you get confused, you find your way, you get confused again. From time to time, you feel like you're confused. Forget about all the cars and all the fancy things you see people posting. Most people still feel confused. I just want you to have that sense of awareness, because I'm getting to that point where I keep on asking myself intentional questions, and I feel like I should not be alone. We should be asking ourselves these intentional questions.
I am that girl who worked as a nanny in Italy. I worked as a nanny. I was cleaning hotels as well. There's no job I have not done, from working as a nanny, cleaning hotels, name it. But you know what? I said enough is enough. I had to go and upskill myself. And right now, I work in tech. Listen, it is possible. There's the digital transformation courses that's happening. You can be an IT project manager. You can work as a scrum master. You can work in digital sales. These skills are highly like profitable in Europe. So why are you wasting your time? Why? Before you want to relocate, upskill yourself.
They tell us sport keeps kids off the street. So why are African kids being kicked out of the game? Across Victoria, basketball should be a safe place. The court should be where we build friends, learn discipline, and find future. But too many of us get pushed out. Clubs saying there is no space, coaches say you don't fit, refs quick to give us a tech for being too emotional, parents whisper about those kids. And when the door closes, what's left? Kids with talents, with fire, but no outlet. So they turn to the streets, to substance, to alcohol, to violence. Because when society takes away your ball, I've seen kids sparrow. I've seen future wasted. I've been to funerals that never should have happened. Some didn't just lose the game. They lost their lives. That's the mental toll. It's bigger than basketball. When you push us out of the game, out of the sports, you push us into danger. And it costs. And the cost is blood, family, whole community. This isn't just about hoops. It's about survival. Let's talk about it.
And that's one of the reasons why, unfortunately, in the African community, a lot of us are lagging behind financially because we don't think generationally. I mean, how do you explain a situation? Just last week, one of my buddies was telling me how his coworker, they both work in the hospital, young guy, 3 little girls and a wife, went home during one of the snow days and was perfectly healthy. Nothing was wrong with the guy. He gets home, started complaining about chest pain, and within a couple of minutes, boom, he's pronounced dead. The unfortunate part is that he didn't have any type of life insurance coverage. And it wasn't like he had, money saved up anywhere, or, he was a regular guy working, just making a living to support his family. So, of course, his department had to come together, raise money to handle funeral-related expenses, and then a few hours later, my buddy's telling me that one of their co-workers sends out a GoFundMe link to help raise money to support the family. And I'm thinking to myself, how do we get to a point where we're not just thinking about the immediate? Because people in our community do work hard. I mean, I know people work 2 to 3 jobs, right? Make a good living, live in a nice home, nice cars. But when it comes to planning financially and thinking generationally, we're not doing that because we're so caught up in the moment. And for me, if you don't have life insurance as part of your estate planning, you're not building wealth. That's not wealth building. So now you got a young family, single mom now with 3 little kids who are definitely going to be struggling financially because dad didn't put things in place when it comes to, ensuring that whenever he passes away, they're okay. Because once again, everybody thinks they want to live forever. Life doesn't work that way. And I always get people tell me, oh, I can't afford it. And I'm thinking to myself, you can afford to live in a big house. You can afford to drive a nice car. You can afford to have health insurance, life insurance. Why not make life insurance a priority as a means to protect everything you've worked so hard for?
Why are marriages crashing in the diaspora? I think there are lots of things we need to know, or that most of us don't know before we came here. Number one, life abroad is very, very different from what we have back home in Africa. Before they even got here, they have a dysfunctional marriage. There used to be a serious fight between husband and wife. So when they get here, definitely it's going to be more difficult because the first time you step into this place, you don't know anything. You are stuck. You can't even find your bearing, especially when you come with kids. So if your marriage is dysfunctional already, it's going to be dysfunctional if there is a word like that when you get there. Then number 2, lack of effective communication. How does this come to play? Everybody is rushing to pick shifts. If you are not careful as husband and wife, the both of you will be going to work, you come back, you are tired. Some people will even pick shifts Monday to Sunday. No time for family communication. No time to communicate as couple. No time to plan anything concerning the children. Everybody wants to do more shift because we want to make money. Then, number 3, family altars are broken. I don't understand what I mean by family altars. We don't pray anymore. Some of us that used to be firebrand for God in Nigeria before God gave us that marriage, we now go here because of the serenity of the environment. We forget ourselves completely, forgetting that there are battles that we fought in our country before we came here. That battle will now start chasing after you. Some family don't even pray in the morning. When was the last time you pray with your children and your husband before you go to work? People don't go to church in this country. I remember a number of times that people have told me, this is my first time in church in 2 years. Guys, let's change the narrative. Then number 4, I see that when you get here, the love will diminish if you are not careful. Because it's a lot of new people on the internet, they are asking you questions, they are looking at you and say, you are fine, you are this. You forget about your home. Number 5, lack of intimacy. How do you get intimacy in this part of the world when the wife is doing day shifts, the husband is doing night shifts? As the husband is coming in, the wife is going out. If they now pick shifts Monday to Sunday, then there's tendency that they don't get to see each other 1 week or 2 unless they are intentional that they want to get intimate. And we cannot rule out the place of intimacy in marriage. It makes the heart melt. It makes you longing to see each other every time. So if you give it a gap for long, you don't get intimate, my sister, my brother, that marriage could crash because there will be no affection anymore. And this is the reason why some people cheat. I'm not justifying cheating, because you don't talk to your wife, you don't get intimate with your wife. Anybody that is available that seems to hear you out seems like the next option. So when you are coming to the UK, if your marriage has any of these characteristics, make sure you take care of it before you come. And if you are here, your marriage is already shaky, God can still mend it. Just amend your ways. Follow these principles. Make sure you pray, you communicate effectively, be determined your marriage is going to work. It's definitely going to work. That is it. Guys, I'll see you in the next video. Follow and share. Catch ya.
Yes, we've heard here say some of our brothers, they use madness, they claim paper. Okay? But we don't know, say, before they use that madness, they collect documents, there is something where they want to undergo before these people believe, or before the white men believe. Okay? Now, you ask yourself, when you come from Nigeria, maybe you enter flights. As Nigeria hard reach, you're not mad for there. You're not clear, so you be mad person. Maybe you come with flight, or you came with flight, nothing happened to you. Then you can't enter what would they call a desert. You're not mad for desert. You not claim madness for desert. Then you can't enter inside water. You're not mad. You do okay. Then as you can't enter abroad, you can't tell white man say you dey mad just to get ordinary 1 year document. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? See, if you claim madness in France, the way some of our brothers, they claim madness till they get 1 year document. If you claim madness in France, you are not only mad in France. You are not only a mad person in France. Okay? You are mad all over the world. Now only Nigeria no fit detect say you be mad person because they not get the radar to take check out if you dey mad. For the whole of this Europe, they don't know say you are a mad person. What is all this, bro? They say some of now your go daughter, now your shit, now your they eat them just to get documents. No country water them. No country water them. I stand by my words. No country water for you to claim madness for. No country on earth. just to get paper. You are mad. You have destroyed your life. And every year say for France too, not only France they do but in France, then they say it was pass. Every year say for France too, even that people, if you get them, they will restrict you from many places, may you not feel work for them. And that's true. Because you are a mad person. I beg. You couldn't stop all these things. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. See, it not only affects you, it affects your innocent children, and it affects your innocent wife. And it can't destroy your future. Just because you claim madness. What are all this? Shey una see why I know they focus on situation in Africa. I want to focus on Africa. I want to focus on Nigeria. Okay? And they focus in diaspora. Because I know and I believe, as I don't do research rich, I find out that the problem and the suffer when it did for this abroad, it passed the one we did for Africa. Yes. I don't do research. I can't find and say the problem and the issues when we get for this diaspora here, it passed the ones when we did for Nigeria or the one we did for Africa. If you see what our people they go through, you will cry. Imagine just to get paper, 1 year paper, and at the end they'll see collector from you. You will they keep fly they eat. You will let they inject you in the first place. They will inject you with madness. This thing they will inject you, say they want to calm you down, and you are not mad. Okay? They give you tablet, maybe they eat, and really they eat that to yourself, and they damage your system. So then now they understand, say, all those our brothers, when we say that they backpack people all over Europe here, that most of them, they claim madness. Most of them, they claim madness. Please, as a woman, if you know the solution there, may your husband go change that document when they with her. May your husband go change that document when they with her. I beg, make it go change that with immediate effect, or you divorce that husband with immediate effect. Do you know why? If your children they grow, okay, as your children they grow, for France there, or for Italy there, or for Germany here, it don't they their record say their enemy father, I mean the man, was a madman. Are you aware of that? He was a madman. Maybe your children are going to be president of France, for Italy, for Germany. Their father was still a madman. Still remain a madman. If you like me, you do madness for 1 week, you remain madman forever. Go and ask anybody. You remain madman forever, my brothers and sisters. It does not really worth it. I have to be honest. No country for Europe, America, Canada, UK, no country worth it for you to claim madness just to have 1 year document. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. Okay? What you don't know, you must start your life from somewhere. That's all of us start time. Go get the main thing when they fight for the country. You must start your life from somewhere. How can you imagine somebody will come up for Italy? He not claim madness for Italy. He come on go France, he can go claim madness. Does that make sense? Just to get this thing. And they say those guys, when they claim this madness, they are so arrogant. What you not expect before? What do you expect? Someone when they give injection, when they give tablets, make it they eat. What happens now? They arrogant. When the injection don't change the system. I beg. I just got to beg on my brothers. Make una stop this thing. I beg. It not really water. It not water. Because that madness, it will follow you forever. It will follow you forever. Have you not think all those things? It will follow you forever and ever. I beg. Wanna stop this thing? Just because we want to get paper? You know how many times many of people like us enter Gemo here and they bounce us back and we still come back? You know how many times they bounce me back from here? You know how many times? One of the fight fastly. Fastly they destroy. No matter they take me back to Italy and I bounce back again. I beg. I just got to beg una. Make una take am easy. That madness one they claim, make una stop am. Because when I hear say some of una they eat shit, now they keep fly they eat. Now they are for lose am since yesterday. Now they are lose am. I beg. Make una report this video. Maybe we'll get to 1 or 2 person where they claim say he want use madness since they get paper. I beg, that madness, it will follow you forever. Make you know. It will follow you forever. Once a madman, you still remain a madman. Nothing can change it. I beg. Make una stop all this joke, all this nonsense. It don't make sense. It don't really make sense. Because the future of your children is very, very important to people like us. You understand? I beg. This madness of a thing, not be una portion. Make una go return all those nonsense paper when they give una because of man, say una they claim to be mad. Understand? A vast country like Germany here, if you tell them say you the man, they must do all things possible to make sure say they find out if you are mad or not. You can't just tell them just like that you are mad and they will just say okay and they give you injection. It doesn't work like that. I beg. I just got to beg una. No one wants to see this post. God will bless una. Make una help us repost this post. Maybe it will help 1 or 2 person. Make una repost and make una follow us if unless what they do. Thank you very much and God bless you. Peace and love. Thank you. Bye.
One of the problems facing Africans living in the diaspora is that everyone back home in Africa automatically thinks that because you live in the diaspora, you are rich, and they begin to make their demand. Everyone wants a slice of that cake, of the success you have made by flying from Africa to Europe, America, or Asia, or whichever country you might be living. As long as you are not living right there in Africa with them. Even if you are living in a neighboring African country, different from the one you originally from, they automatically believe that you are rich. And they will start, giving you the list of their needs and demands. If you go to the DM, Facebook, Messenger, WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, text messages of most Africans in the diaspora, you will see a lot of messages making requests. You will see something like this. Please, sir, or my baby is having his birthday next week. Indirectly telling you, please contribute. And you will see something like this again. My landlord has asked me to leave. I need to get a new apartment. Please, anything can be of help. Please, man. It's good to help, I know, but it can be very overwhelming sometimes. Sometimes, I personally, I can have up to 4, 5, 6 people making requests on the same kind of situation. There was a time I have almost 6 people making requests. Oh, this month is my landlord has given me evacuation notice, and it's this month. I have to leave at the end of this month. Please help me with something. Some even gave me a specific amount I should support them with. And when I see all these people, and this is just based on evacuation letter alone. I have people who said they want to do wedding. My support is highly needed. I have people who say their baby is turning 1 year old or what, they want to do birthday. A lot of these things happen to we people who live in the diaspora, most Africans, and they keep giving you demands. But that mentality, did not just originate from nowhere. It's because most of we Africans who travel back home made it so. I've seen some of our friends, African friends, they want to go home like 6, 7 months. They want to travel to Africa. They will start buying things gradually. Cell phones, iPad, wristwatches, gold things. They will be storing it for 6, 7, 8 months, even some more than a year. They'll be buying it gradually and saving it and keeping it in their house. Then when the day comes, they want to go to Africa, they will go and live in a very luxurious hotel. They will go to the places that their father has never been able to go to. Not even that is the issue. They themselves are not capable of living that kind of life they are posting in Africa, here in America. Some of them don't even have good jobs. They are here doing Uber, DoorDash, taxi, and all these petty. They cannot afford that lifestyle here in America. We save money, buy all these things together, and when they go to Africa, they want to behave like a king. They begin to, they bought a lot of phones. They'll be giving people phones, giving people iPad, giving people gold watch, all these things, and these things are extremely expensive there in Africa. So they give them the mentality that if this person can give me gold worth over 300,000 in our country currency, definitely is rich. No poor man can ever give you such a thing. So with this kind of mentality and idea, they believe everyone in the diaspora are rich, and they will keep making their demands. We in the diaspora, or rather we say some of we people in the diaspora, bring this problem upon ourselves, bring this issue upon ourselves. We created a narrative that does not really exist. Don't misquote me. There are people who are doing so well. There are IT people working as IT. They make a huge amount of money and they go home and throw money like that too. But majority of the people don't have good jobs or live in a good apartment in America, but they want to go and show prideful nature, prideful character. And this is what is making these people to believe that we have so much money. I don't know. What's your take on this? Drop your comment.
When we try to share how some of our people are suffering in the diaspora, or the challenges that some of our African people do face in the diaspora, some people will think we are just exaggerating things, or we are trying to discourage other people from traveling. But far from that, we are trying to share these things to highlight the challenges, the hardship, the sufferings that people are going through in the diaspora, so that you get well informed, well prepared before making the plans. If you travel abroad and you don't have anybody, or you don't have enough money, or even when you thought that, oh, I have a friend, I knew somebody, I have family members, and those your family members are not ready to support you or help you, or even help you to stabilize, you're going to struggle. Especially if you're a student, you're really going to struggle. Abroad is not easy. It is really tough. Let's watch this video and see what this gentleman is going through in Canada. This is one out of many.
My bro, what's your name?
My name is Peter, sir.
Peter?
Yes, sir.
Okay, where are you from?
From Nigeria.
When did you come to Canada, bro?
2023 December.
And what was your experience when you came?
I came in as a student. I was doing good, but all of a sudden, my dad, who was my sponsor, fell sick. He got stroke. So they were not able to support me again. I became homeless. And
so you're homeless right now?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
Just 25 years old.
25 years old.
Do not come here on your own without having someone that will guide you.
What do you need the most right now?
Shelter will help me the most.
Are you in the shelters right now?
No.
Warming shelters?
No warming shelter.
They're open.
I don't know anyone around here.
Okay, after this I'm going to tell you.
All I want my future, I was able to finish with school.
You did?
I did finish.
Oh, okay.
But I want my future to go back to school, just be successful and get out of this. It's not easy.
What if your family sees this video?
If they see this video, especially my mom, she will be surprised.
You're here alone. Of
I
course
hope
you're
you
gonna
listen
struggle,
to that
bro.
guy.
You know what I mean?
I believe
don't think that they will
before
hate
he
you. Do you
made
know?
this plan of
That's
going
your family,
to study
bro.
abroad.
They'll love you no matter
He
what,
must
you know?
have come from a responsible home. He must have been able to sponsor or at least pay part of his school fees. This is somebody's brother, somebody's son, somebody's relative living in Canada like a homeless man. This is quite sad, and you can hear that he speaks very well. This is exactly what some people are going through. Share this video. We are trying to encourage people and also educate people that before you make plans to travel abroad, make sure that you've got somebody to support you, or at least you've got some money that can help you to, to certain extent before you're able to find your feet and start taking care of yourself or your family. Or at least even while you're abroad, you got somebody at home who can always send you money from time to time. I saw this video and I was really sad. The other day, my husband was walking along the street and somebody stopped him and was begging him for money for food. This is truth, and this is really happening in the diaspora. It is not really easy. Things are tough, and it's tough all over the place. It's tough everywhere. Things we used to buy, let's say like £5, is now £10. The price of things have doubled. The price of houses have doubled. The price of everything, absolutely everything, has doubled. And I know people are facing hardship, especially in Nigeria. It is also eating up on people who are living abroad, because things you used to buy £5 and now you're buying it £10. And out of that, your money, you still have to squeeze out to support your family members. So you can imagine how tight people are living abroad. It's not easy. So make sure you thought of it properly and make necessary plans so that you don't come abroad and your problem will like double. Okay? Thank you for watching, and don't forget to share this video. Bye-bye. God bless.
Life is tough. Life is tough. Why am I saying life is tough? It's tough for us, like Ghanaians. There are some things we can't even talk about. Some issues that happen to us, like let's say I decided to have a break. I took my own leave and then went to Ghana. Now, going to Ghana and coming back, where some extended family didn't see me, was a problem. Tell me why that's a problem. Just tell me why that's a problem. Can you imagine that I went to Ghana, came back, and a family decides to call my mom and tell my mom that your daughter came to Ghana and she didn't even call us. And let's say if anything happens to you people, then you see who you will call. Such words come out for a lady who is meant to also be a mother. Like, yes, it's not like I don't have the courage to call her and ask her, did you say these words to my mom? But I don't feel that's as necessary to call. I'd rather take it in prayers, because what you wish and you think will happen, or whatever bad you are seeking for, will bounce back to you. Because even if not God, the universe will bring it back to you. Because tell me why I must tell people. I don't know if she is going anywhere in Ghana, whether she calls me to tell me that she's going anywhere in Ghana, and why I must tell people. That's why it's tough. The reason why I say it's tough is that this is as Ghanaians, where you even travel and someone decides not to be on speaking terms with you because why? You didn't tell me you were traveling abroad. Why does it have to be a problem? Why? I have a friend here. I love this friend so much. We were colleagues from my old company. And then even when I came to UK, I didn't even know she was in UK. I was talking to someone and I asked of her, and the person says, oh, she's in UK too. So we linked up together again. And then this friend of mine decides that, oh, she wants to go to Ghana at the time when I was about to go. So she asked me to book a ticket for her. And then I checked and told her the prices, and she's like, okay, later she'll check. And then, so I was even thinking, I was being happy because we were going around the same time. We linked up when I got to Ghana. We can never stay apart from each other. When she hears I'm somewhere, she will travel. When I hear she is somewhere close, I will travel to go and see her. Do you know she got to Ghana even before I got to Ghana, like a week before? But I didn't get angry. She called, all I said, I was just happy. So, like, I didn't even get angry. Like, why must I get angry? At the long run, whatever she said I should do for her, she did it and she's already... So why should I get angry? But I don't know why people take something seriously. Like, why your daughter came and she didn't... Are you okay? Are you listening to yourself? Do these things make sense to you? I just do not understand. Why? Why are human beings like this? It's high time we grow past some things because things are changing. The world is changing. And to me, this is just funny. Because if you are prayerful, like me, where we take everything into prayer, whatever you tell me, I take into prayer. Whatever I hear, I take into prayer. Then woe betide you for you to be evil. Forget it. Don't try it. Don't. My God is bigger than you. Yes. I said that with confidence.